Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome to the commentary zone. As you enter the room, please don't forget to give us a little thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Tell a friend. On the docket today, we have Seeking Sister Wife, Season 5, Episode 3, Seeking Something Real. Can't wait to hear what you have to say about this week's episode. Hi guys, welcome to the week. Oh my god, this episode, I don't know what to think about this episode. I really don't. Seeing this new couple that we were introduced to, the Ryans, I think it was the Ryans. They were interesting. Cringy, but not as cringy as Garrick. That was a whole hella mess. And I'm feeling a little manipulated with the Garrick storyline. That's just my feeling. The Davises, I'm not really buying it anymore. And who else was on here? The Sherwoods. I don't know why I was entertained by them. I just don't. This show is a mess. Who do you want to talk about first?
We can start with the new people. They're interesting.
That's Becky and Justin.
Yes.
Okay, so Becky and Justin, they were new to us. This is the first time we're seeing the Ryan family. And apparently, okay, so they've been married over 20 years. They have 6 children together. She's from a polygamous family. He knows about polygamy, but I don't think he's from a polygamous family. She, I don't know. She's like, did she always want to do this? Like especially when her kids were younger?
So I think what it is for her is that's what she knows. That's what she grew up in. So I think she wanted that for herself because she said that, she wished she could have sister when the kids were, growing up. That's what she wanted. Mm-hmm. So, I get her. I get it. But I guess their family. My guess is where they're from is that it's prevalent or it's accepted there because her father's a minister.
And right. He was the minister of their church, and he was also a polygamist.
Right.
And she and Justin met in high school and got married. He was 19, she was 16.
And she thought it wasn't uncommon where we're from. I'm like, oh, okay.
Wait, what? What state are they in? Is that legal?
She said, like, yeah, we're not the first teens to be married. I'm like, oh, okay. In their high school.
But when she said that, I was like, wait, at 16, there was no way I was ready for anything called marriage or babies.
Right.
I don't know why I put myself in like these situations and go like, at 16, what was I thinking about?
Oh, Lena said Texas. Everything's legal over there. Okay.
Oh gosh. All right. So let's just say hi to everybody. Oh, hi, Bobby Joe. Oh my God. Thank you for becoming a member. Mwah. Welcome to the tribe and welcome to the inner tribe. Let's see. Hi, Lena. You are so ready. You got popcorn and wine. Day drinking. Yay. I got to catch up. Okay. I didn't watch the show, but I need some new plan. Brightens my day. My God. Well, that's good to know. I brighten at least one person's day. Hi, Steven. Let's see. Hold on. Who else is in here? Hi, Tracy. The Marfields are irking my last available nerve. I'm just so over them. Let's see. Lena. IT got to hack into the front of the visa list and suddenly
I was like, Okay. I was just like, what? I'm like,
Oh my god.
I'm sure that's illegal in multiple countries, but okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god. But I have some comments regarding the Merrifields. Let's see. And then I'm pretty sure it's a little Hi, Ryan. Hi, Tracy. The rise in their child marriage is problematic. Yeah, but maybe I maybe growing up in Brooklyn, New York is like a lot different. Like I feel like I'm ready for a lot of other things, but not marriage and kids
Mm-hmm.
at 16. Though some of my friends were having babies at 16. Don't get me wrong. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but
It just wasn't gonna be. It just wasn't gonna be you.
right. I don't think I was. I can't speak for others. I'm sure that they weren't ready when the pregnancy lines came out, but I know for sure once I saw theirs, I knew I really wasn't ready. The bar is so low for these people, so damn low. So true, Gary is a whole different level of crazy. I'm not buying Justin's shy guy at no, no, mm-mm, mm-mm. And I don't understand why you wait till like you're over 20 years married to then want to bring in someone else. And I don't think she's as okay with it as she's trying to tell us that she is.
She wasn't, because that face on
Like,
the face, her face on
yes.
the couch when he said looking for someone else to love. I'm like, oops, and her face just cracked. I was like, you, ooh,
Mm-hmm.
oof.
Yeah, yeah. And another thing that irked me was how gung ho and over enthusiastic she was being at recruiting the person for him.
It was that the roles were reversed. The personalities were reversed for me. For me, that's what threw it off. Like she was hunting for him, and he's trying to act like, oh, I'm not sure, I'm shy. It was weird.
You know what it is? We're accustomed to a recruiter, right? But like a recruiter like Mary, um, she's going out, she's scoping, she's doing the initial contact, and it's like in a place like church.
But see,
Um,
I was gonna say that because when Mary was recruiting, she was recruiting in like on their known circle. They weren't going out,
yeah.
outside of the forest per
Yeah,
se.
I feel like they're casting a net out into the ocean instead of staying in
Yes,
their local pond.
right,
Like it why aren't you going to dad's church?
exactly.
But you're going to get someone from Christian ministries who's come out of a divorce with 2 kids to go into something that's not their wheelhouse. But you're taking
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, she's interested as to meaning, yeah, we could rope her in. You know, I'm interested in what y'all doing. That's why I watch all these dumb shows. But that don't mean I want your husband. And then the way how she went up and said, "Do you want to date my husband?" Did the producer tell you to say that? Because I wouldn't have opened with that. I would have opened, well, I'm, in a polygamous relationship, and do you want to know more? You seem, like a very interesting looking person. Look at me trying to give tips on how to recruit people for this woman. I don't know. I feel like the producers told her to say that for
Mm-hmm.
like, you know, to score points with the audience, but it didn't fly for me. Garrick is a creep. A single solitary moment. Why my phone decided Tracy said that. Oh my I can't with y'all. Let's see. And you don't go propositioning for a throuple in a family restaurant in broad daylight. You wait for the evening. Listen, you noticed that when they walked in, that restaurant was empty.
Mm-hmm.
I almost thought they bought out the restaurant in the afternoon. But then we saw when they panned to they sat at the bar, we saw a couple of booths being taken. And then I was like, wonder if that's production. Because who wants to do that in a restaurant where other people are listening? I don't know. I don't know. But Have some damn class. Looked like the girl was out with her mother. Which girl was out with her mother? You mean Desiree? Them approaching people day or night is disturbing to me. Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't they on why aren't they online? What happened to Stephanie? Why is she constantly ghosting you every couple of months? Where is she from that it's not accepted? Why aren't you going to Dad's church? There has to be someone at Dad's church. I hope he still has the church. I mean, I don't know. There are websites that you can go to for this type of stuff. There's dating sites, social media groups. Yeah. Okay. So there are. I'm interested in why Stephanie keeps on him on. And has he done the deed with Stephanie?
Right.
I want a little bit more on Stephanie. I have a lot of questions about this family. Of their 6 children, 2 have left home, so 4 are still there. So you're still doing this? Like, and what's the setup of your house? Where's this woman gonna live? Is she gonna be in there with y'all?
Why is
Or
she
is she
so in
gonna...
and out? Like, what's throwing her off? Right. Because what it is that this seems to be a back and forth situation. And here's my thought with this. I think Stephanie backed out once she found out that they got on casted on this show, because they said that she was concerned about what other people would think of her. That's
So
my thought process.
basically, if they hadn't gotten on the show and she was just going to live with them and nobody would find out, because I'm guessing she doesn't live in the state.
Right, she doesn't.
Her family back home would never know that she's part of a throuple.
Right. Yes.
But she backed out because she didn't want to be on the show.
Exactly. Oof. Because he specifically said we want someone just like Stephanie who doesn't care what other people think. I'm like, oh, she backed out once you told her she was going to be on this show. That's what that was. That's my thought process.
But she obviously does care what people think if she backed out of the show.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like he said he wants someone like Stephanie, or they want someone like Stephanie, but they don't want someone who cares about what other people think.
Okay.
Because if you notice, she's blurred out. In all the photos and stuff, she's blurred out. That's my thing.
Yeah. Right. What does his business card say? Want to be a sister wife? Well, I don't know. I agree with Desiree. One step up from swingers. She had a great personality about her. She was a good recruit as a last-minute fill-in for Stephanie, I feel. In no way do I think that this is a real, I don't know, person. Not a person, but you know what I mean. Like a person to be considered for in a plural relationship. I think that she is a last-minute fill-in for Stephanie to give the Ryans something to do because they didn't have any backups. I think Desiree will have them explain their version of plural to get us through the season. But like she said, I'm a recent divorcee. I have 2 children. Y'all are not my judge. And what is she, a director of ministry marketing or something?
Director of international ministry, yeah.
Yeah, I don't see her doing this. Does her religion allow this? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know. Hey, Sarv, welcome. Poor Stephanie is getting made out to be a villain by these people when clearly they're the problem. If they can't keep a third or find a third in their community, that tells us everything. It does. Do we know if there's 6 kids, or 2 are out of the house and 4 are
Right.
still at home? 4 are still at home. Desiree just want Desiree was just part of their introduction. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't there's nothing wrong with Justin. There's a lot wrong with the wife. What's her name? Ashley. Um I don't see how their setup would be.
But here's the problem. Are we done with the Ryans?
Mhm.
Okay.
Your
Because
whole polygamy
here's the
doesn't.
thing. What he said was very interesting.
Mhm.
Justin said that the new person would have a romantic relationship with Ashley, but his relationship with that person would be platonic. I'm like, okay, did you catch that? You caught
What?
that, right?
What?
When he said that, like, because his friend came over, the
Mhm.
blonde lady, hadn't
Mhm.
seen her a little while, known each other since 2018, 2019. They just told her about their dynamic this year, and
We
she's
popped over
interested.
to Ash. Okay, so we popped over to the Sherwoods. Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
So when he said, because she asked how that works, he's like, well, the new person would have, like, romantic relationship with Ashley. He's all, but
Mhm.
I would have a platonic relationship. Like, wait, what? I'm confused, but because Ashley talking about the new person having
Babies.
babies.
Yes. And
Um,
this is why I think, right? So he's thinking he's still going to have an intimate relationship with Ashley, but I think Ashley is becoming a lesbian and wants to pawn off the intimacy onto the second person who's hopefully bi and hopefully is attracted to her husband. But she, like, I think she had, like, she wanted kids, and she looped in Shane because Shane had characteristics to her as a psychologist that she could easily manipulate into what she ultimately wanted. So she needed him to create a family, a traditional family. She's gotten her 2 kids, which obviously she wanted. And so now she wants to go and live her real life with a woman, but also a woman who could satisfy her husband's needs because she was no longer going to do that.
but Shane said that his relationship with that new person would be platonic. I'm like, y'all are not on the same page.
But that's how Ashley sold it to him. But what she
Gotcha.
told us was something different.
Gotcha.
Because this is how I knew it was all a lie. Because when Grace showed up, Grace ain't want nothing to do with him, only her.
Yes.
And if that was the case, you would think Ashley would be all over it. But no, Ashley does not want to have intimacy with her husband anymore. She wants to pawn that off on somebody, and she wants that person to do double time in servicing both of them.
Mhm.
It's just that
But
I don't think he knows that.
he doesn't. He thinks this person is just gonna be a good friend for him. That's how he's looking at it. I'm like, sir, like, your wife said something different.
But did y'all notice that that whole scene in the bed was like contrived?
Yes.
That because first of all, she wrote War and Peace in psychological babble to Grace to break up with her, and it went by like that. And then when they show the screen, it was what she sent to Grace, Grace's 2 responses, and then her saying, "Thanks so much, Grace." But they cut it.
Hmm.
I think I have a snapshot of it, but like that scene, like the breakup already happened, the text already happened. And why do they have a stick up hook in the middle of their bed head? Did y'all see
Okay.
that?
Okay, let's do it this way. Lena said Shannon and Ashley Sherwood do not know what their relationship would be. Ashley is playing him straight up. Lena says correct. She preyed on him to a certain extent. Agreed. Ryan says Ashley wants to be polyamorous, not polygamous. She wants ethical non-monogamy. Well, Rodney said Shane is the closest she could get a lesbian with a kid. Ryan, Lena says, "Nah, Ryan, she been lying from the start. She don't want ethical anything." I'm going with Lena on
Oh
that
my
one.
God.
Ryan says she wants a husband and a girlfriend. I don't think she wants to share her girlfriend with Shane. Agreed. But I think I agree with Debbie. I agree with Ryan on this angle, but I agree with Debbie the fact that she sold him a bill of goods.
Mm-hmm.
Steven's laughing at everybody, and Ryan's laughing at Lena. Okay, we're caught up.
Okay, so I got a snapshot. Okay, look down at now. Grace's responses are in the gray, and then Ashley's responses are in the teal,
Pink,
green.
pink, whatever it is.
Yeah, like I this was supposed to have just happened, and there's no way that Grace could have responded so quickly with two separate texts, like how they had it set up. Editing, do better. Do better. So let's go back to these dorks. I'm just not happy with how their storyline is going.
Mm-hmm.
There are too many potholes. And I still go back to this. Who is looking for a partner like in your last trimester of pregnancy? I've never been pregnant, but do you feel that zhuzh, that you want to go out dating and fucking and all this stuff? Like, do you? And with her indigestion, like it, I don't get it. I don't get it. But that's just me. I don't know. Y'all tell me. I don't know. This storyline doesn't make sense to me. It
Yeah,
doesn't.
zero. Because for me, I'm like, and I'm not trying to be mean here. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not even trying to be rude, but to me, they don't have any sexual chemistry. They feel like best friends. They don't, like okay. I felt that she had more chemistry with Grace than she does with Shane. You
I
know what I
don't
mean?
even think so either, because Grace's eyebrows were a major turn off for me.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, it's just weird, like how I don't get any
You know why?
intimacy.
Because Ashley's very calculated in everything that she's doing. I don't think there is, at this point, I don't think that there's any sort of emotional urgency for her, like finding like a real love. I think she's just trying to check boxes
Mm.
on what she wants. And it's very selfish to me because everything is about her, and she's manipulating people and situations in order to check off her own boxes for her own wants and needs. I don't think she's considering anybody else's feelings in this. Case in point, the different storylines that we're getting from Ashley and from Shane. Um, the way how Grace came in with a very territorial type of attitude with regards
Mm-hmm.
to Ashley, which leads me to say she was telling Ashley something different, because
Right.
Ashley was in no way interested in Shane. Period.
You mean Grace, right?
Oh yeah,
Grace,
Grace.
Grace
Sorry,
was
yeah,
Grace.
Grace. Grace was in no way interested. She wasn't even interested in her own salad. Like, no. Um, what I would like to see is Ashley go off and do her. And then was Rachel married? Because I would
Rachel's a
like to
blonde lady,
see,
right? The Rachel's
yeah,
the blonde. Yeah,
by the
I like
pool.
Rachel. I like
I
Rachel.
would like Rachel to come in here and like Ashley and Shane's marriage breakup, and Rachel come in and pick up the pieces with Shane. But if she's married, I don't want that. But I can't remember if she is married or not. I don't know. Their storyline isn't making sense to me. It just isn't. Hold on. Let's see what y'all are saying. She told Shane. Did we do this one? Wait, hold on. Where did we leave off? She definitely sold Shane a dream of what the setup would be. Maybe it's the hormones that's got her feeling sexy and on the prowl. I don't know. I've never been pregnant before. Here, me too. She told Shane she'd have a wife and his wife would have a girlfriend, and then he'd get to knock up his wife's girlfriend for family unity or something. Like, what, Shane? How did you believe that? It makes no sense. But then why did Shane say something different to Rachel?
Right.
Ashley should be more worried about healthy baby, not who she can get in the bed. Hey, Susan. Let's see. Ryan says, would you have been interested in that salad though? Maybe if I was a bunny rabbit. And was she pouring water over it? I don't even know. Just say that out loud to yourself, Shane, and tell me if you hear how that sounds. Be so for real, sir. I have never heard nonsense like that in my life. Oh my God. Ashley is always going to look for dressing for her salad. Jasmine, you're so wrong. Gluten-free and vegan salad. I don't know. I don't know. It's just that the storylines aren't meshing, and I don't understand what her ultimate goal is, and I don't understand why everybody is catering to her. And like, what are Shane's needs in this? Mm-hmm. I don't think they're being met. But okay. Well, they both said that the relationship would be platonic, but Ashley and the girlfriend would have a baby using Shane's donated. Oh. I don't see Grace doing that. Oof, oof, oof. All right, so who else was on here? Do you want to do the Davises or the Marfields?
The Davises.
Okay, so the Davises. Now remember, this show has 2 Danielles. So in the picture that we've put up, from left to right, it is April, baby Vera, Nick, Danielle with the glasses on, and then Jennifer, who is the biological mother of baby Vera. Okay, so their storyline collapses. I guess she only had a week at the Airbnb because we see that like they had a conversation with Danielle at the beginning of their segment. It's production. She's driving aimlessly. She's crying over leaving baby Vera. Like, this is the same shit from last season. She doesn't know what she wants to do.
Exactly.
And she's 23, 24?
Like 24, 25. She's young.
Okay. So when I was 24, 25, I wasn't thinking about marriage, babies, multiple husbands, wives, nothing like that. I wasn't thinking about anything like that. So I think this is a lot for her. And kudos to her for actually trying to think it out. Secondly, remember the title of last week's episode? Seeking Danielle Davis. So she's taken on his last name. Have the other wives taken on his last name even though they cannot marry him?
I'm not sure.
Don't you find that odd?
Yes.
And don't you find it odd that April and Jennifer can have absolutely no understanding why Danielle would be hesitant to marry a woman that she is not physically or sexually or emotionally attracted to, but they want her to get into a legally binding marriage contract with her in order to stay in this family. Like, that makes no sense to me.
Because they're already deep in the MLM, so to them this is normal.
But then if you're going to do that, you need to recruit a couple at a time and get
Thank
them
you.
married from coming in, and not
Yes.
try to push this on someone later. Like, you can't be bringing in one at a time. You got to buy like socks. They got to come in a pair. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Um I'm making too much of this because this storyline is not real. This storyline is not real. Okay, let's see. All right, so I'm picking back up. Okay, but Shane is thinking that make that baby in the conventional way. Ooh, I thought it was the conventional way too. I didn't know it was by specimen. I thought it was the conventional way on both persons.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So like the baby would be the new wife and Shane's biological, but Shane wouldn't be dating her. That's nonsense. She has concocted in her mind. Yep. Yep. I don't know. Who does Vera look like? Vera is cute. Vera is cute. Um, she's got the cutest complexion. I think she's a good merging of both of them,
Yes.
but
Really
she's
low.
also at an age where her features are going to be changing like every other day, but she seems to be happy, healthy, like whatever daddy daycare he's doing. um she seems to be like just thriving, so good on him. Did I say something nice about Nick? Oh my god. Regular spelling Danielle is Davis. Garrick's wife is the one with the Farkate spelling, right? I have no idea. I think I spell all of them as like regular Danielle because all two of them is regular. I don't think I gave them any distinction. Oh my god. Danielle 2.0 or Dumb and Dumber. Jesus Christ. I don't know. They all have the same last name. Why does that not make sense to me? Lena, like I see a problem with that because if you
If
don't
you're
want to
looking
take
legally,
ownership, hmm?
I think what you're looking at is you're looking at the legality aspect of it. Of if you're not married, why are you taking the last name? They're looking at it from um, the symbolic aspect. I'm looking at it from the MLM business aspect that he not trying to take no financial responsibility for nothing. He gonna ruin, to me. He gonna ruin all y'all credit and be out.
No. But look, not even from the legal aspect of it. Like I'm just thinking about it as an like a bonding type of thing. I know he can't legally get married to any of these women.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're forcing them to get married to each other, then let them take on their own last names, not yours.
But
Cody
but
made the
he's the husband,
commitment with each and every one
right?
of them.
Right, but he's looking at he's like I'm the man, I'm the head, I'm the leader, I'm the head of household.
Well,
So
that's
he's
good on you.
right, but he's like he's looking the thing is he's putting traditional ways on an unconventional, non-traditional lifestyle. That's what he's doing. He's not doing it like you said the way Cody did. He made a commitment to each wife like independently, right?
Mhm.
Nick's not doing that, but he still wants the benefits of that,
To me,
which
you
is
can't
odd.
have it both ways
I agree. No, I think
because
completely.
once you make them marry each other and you're
Mhm.
having sex with them, you're like breaking a marriage vow and they're committing adultery against each other.
No, I get it. I'm just trying to give you some sort of context.
He's really making this complicated so that these bobos won't realize what he's doing.
Hmm.
But in the end, I think like the trap is going to close on him. I really do. This isn't going to end well. And I think the one that's going to like break it is not going to be Danielle. It's going to be Jennifer because Jennifer seems to be the one most indoctrinated into it. And to the point where she gets angry at people if they don't see it their way. And
Hmm.
I think she's going to be the one, especially considering she's had the child. I think she's the one that's the most likely to break. the whole situation. She gonna be the Christine.
Mm.
They say that they said that in their first season, the wives are married, but they both took Nick's last name. Okay. That makes no sense to me. Don't make me marry another person, but I got to take on your last name. No.
Right.
It's not working like that because you're disrespecting my marriage from the beginning. And I'm not marrying somebody that I don't know or don't like. I don't care. I'm not marrying somebody I'm not sexually attracted to. Danielle is coming out of her pick-me era. She was estranged from her own family, but this isn't the kind of family she was seeking. But that's why they wanted her, because she was estranged from her family. So there would be no interference in what they were trying to do to her. Yep. Sounds like they're trying to be special, in my opinion, child. I just realized this last episode, these peeps live only 20 miles from me. Road trip. Oh, Tracy.
Oh.
Want to go see these women at work? No. We see them at work on TV. No. She told Shane conventional and the girl non-conventional is what I think. Oh, okay. I'm afraid they're going to lure Danielle in. She needs to stay strong and want better. Okay. It makes no sense to you because it makes no sense, Debbie. It's not just you. They just don't make sense. Oh, okay. Okay, because as I get older, I think I'm just losing it because I've aged out of all of this stupidness. Mm-hmm. Why are the Browns all the same then? Because he had separate commitment ceremony. Like he had a legal marriage to one, but did commitment ceremonies to the others. He made them his wives. He built families with them. He gave those children his name. He was the dad. Those wives weren't in any way intermingled legally with each other. It was only with him. I think Nick is just complicating this by making the women marry, just so that they would have no obligation from him. It's he's automatically looped them into an obligation with each other. So he's like, I'm out of it. That's y'all business, which is dumb. None of these women can be his next of kin and make medical decisions for him as a spouse.
Exactly.
But I think he wants it like that. I think he already knows that he's got his dad and his brother there to do that for him. I think he's protecting his veterans benefits. I wonder if he's even listed the child as, under his VA benefits.
Oh, that's a fair question.
But it does give Jennifer a leg up if he did. Interesting. Tracy, playing with fire. Be careful. Boo boo and boo boo. I can't wait for Jennifer's Christine era. Spill the tea, Jenny girl. Child. If they all leave, don't forget, he went after Jennifer when she was about 18, or rather, I should say, April recruited her because didn't they say that Jennifer was working with April, and that's how they met? And Jennifer was like, they said 19, I think they said, but I think that other people are like talking about how old she really was when they recruited her. And where her family at? All Browns are not equal. Robin is legally married, the only one. Yeah. The Brown's wives didn't marry each other. Maybe I misunderstood. I don't watch the show. Okay. I understand they're not legally married, but they chose to be that name. I can go change my name if I want. So Vera would be his only beneficiary if he lists her as such. I would think that he put his name on the birth certificate. But he would have to also list her as a beneficiary. or put her in trust or whatever, or set up a trustee thing for her. But then again, what does he have to bequeath to her other than the VA benefits? Like his research computer? I don't know. A tie, a button-up shirt, whatever. Nick wants to make it too daunting to leave, and if that doesn't work and someone does leave, he wants to make sure that he legally will not be obligated to do anything whatsoever. Yep. Correct.
I agree with that.
Mm-hmm. I'm worried if you go observe them, they'll try to recruit you. Just joking around. Oh, we can't have you recruited. No. Oh, Lord. You think Nick signed their birth certificate? I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't. I wonder about it. Ryan. For someone who is so averse to taking responsibility, will he take responsibility for little baby Vera? I bet Nick's military benefits don't even go into the household. They probably don't. He wants to make it seem easier to stay than to try and extricate themselves from his gross ass web. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that was the only thing that I got from this episode was the last name fiasco, which is just making their storyline even more confusing for me. Last but not least is the hot mess that just keeps on giving. Ick and Danielle. They're in Mexico. There was a problem with Natalia and her mom getting into Mexico with visa issues, whatever. They resolved it. They showed up. Natalia is 25 years old and knows a little bit more English than I thought that she did. So maybe because of like the stress of the situation, she was just defaulting back to her native language.
Right.
Right. So to me, she was actually trying to converse in English a lot. Why is it that whenever Danielle comes into contact with these women who are Garrick's potentials, she wants to have this it's more than best friends. I am not like that with any best friend that I have. It just seems like she wants this very touchy, you know what, that's it. I am not a tactile person. Danielle seems to thrive on touch. And I feel like that's the kind of relationship she wants. And it's coming over as like really danger, Will Robinson to me. But she's saying that she's not feeling it with this girl like how she did with Roberta. And I felt when Roberta was there, when Bert was there, Danielle also had feelings for Bert. Garrick is gung-ho on proposing to this girl. What is her mother saying? Like, get the Google Translate up and see what mom is saying. Does mom even know that she's there to sell her daughter?
Okay, so for me with this couple, it's rinse, wash, repeat. And I'm only here for Danielle's sabotage. That's all I'm here for.
Well, you realizing that she's setting up the sabotage, right?
Yes.
First, it was the visa situation. Now, Ick is still on the dating apps and looking for women. And she's clean as a bus. So they get Natalia and her mother over to Cancun. They bring her into the hotel, but then they move into a nice Airbnb house. You know, Ick is flexing those dollars from the custom home business, and he got a big custom home business, but made the cheesiest looking engagement ring for this girl. But okay.
That's because his business partner gonna get on him. You remember Sam said, "Don't be spending all my money on the shit." That's what he said.
I don't know. It's just really weird. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Okay, so they move in. It really bothers me that Danielle's kids are involved in this, and I don't know why. I'm just gonna say it makes me feel better if this is all like fake and the kids are in on it. Like this isn't for real and that their kids aren't seeing this. I don't know. I just don't like to see the kids there. I think she's making them think she speaks less English than she does. I think she's observing. Fluffy white woman, blonde hair. Okay. For someone who likes Brazilian women, you think he learned some Portuguese. That's too much for him. He doesn't want that. He's selfish. It's all about sex for him. That's it.
1,000%.
He don't care about like having a conversation with these people.
Thank you, Lena. Sam really did like you want to say that shit better not come out the business account again, Garrick. Exactly.
Danielle is a closet Ashley. Yep. He like Brazilian bodies, not the women who have them. Oh, child. Rodney Oscar. Orion says, or Danielle is trying to alienate, trying these women, trying to be BFFs into not wanting to be in the relationship. It's the sabotage for me. Well, if she becomes their BFF, it's the best way to get to know what their insecurities are, what their weak spots are, so she can use it to her advantage. Because that's what she did with Bert. She found out that Bert did not want another wife in there. What did she do? She rolled up with Leah from Compton and got rid of Bert. Let's just call a thing a thing. You gotta love Danielle. Danielle was never down with this, and like he could go and get all the sex that he wants, but he's not gonna get married. Not under her watch. Sam really did look like okay. So yep, we saw that. Hi, Farmada. Oh, he wants a Brazilian woman like buying a car, basically. But she also did kiss Roberta straight on the mouth. I think it's a little bit of both. I think she was really feeling Roberta, though. I really do. I think she was feeling Roberta. Because I think that's why she knew that Roberta needed that money and she let Garrett send it to her. But this one, I think that she's keeping her eye on the purse. Okay, so Sunway says, do you think Danielle is pregnant with number 3? Really?
I don't think so.
Why you ask that, Sunway? Did you find out did you find out anything? The kids are in on it 100%. They're at the age they'll have to get jobs soon. They want to get TLC checks too. Oh my God. Interesting. No, her husband is too busy with his Brazilians for all that. And besides, like I think Danielle, when she got divorced, I think she did a little glow up just in order to keep competitive. Yes. Danielle's got a banging body.
She really does.
And I think once she got the divorce, she just needed to keep in competition. I think so. I also think she might have been working, trying to look good for Bert. You never know. Danielle made sure Garrick wasn't going to be able to get it in with Natalia by having her mom come. That's right, because Bert's mom didn't come on the trips to Mexico. They had to go to Brazil to meet Bert's mom because she was sick. Another channel mentioned Danielle may have had another baby. What? Was it during the off season? Oh, wow. But she only has the 2 boys, right? That's a huge gap between kids, though. That's more than a decade. I mean,
Yeah, that's too much.
who'd want to go back and do that?
For another 18 years. Like you're almost at the end point with your two oldest. Why would you want to start all over?
Unless it's a clause that any like additional children got to be taken care of by ick.
Like who wants to be raising kids until they're in their early 60s though? I'm sorry.
But if you ain't get no settlement, Jamal, if you ain't get no settlement, only thing you got is child support, Jamal.
I mean, I just don't. Here's
Jamal.
my whole thing. No, I can't go with that one. Here's why. And I'm gonna be honest. There's no way in hell Danielle's family is gonna let her go through all this while her not having a settlement. I'm sorry. I don't believe it. I don't believe
But
it.
but 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 Jamal. Daniel family was living with them last season. Jamal. Jamal.
I'm just
Jamal.
saying. I don't believe it.
Dan-
She got some. So
and
she got
but
some.
but but don't forget, Jamal. Shh. Jamal, remember, he was in a business with his parents, but they disowned him. This is a new business. She might not be in on this. She's probably in on the last one, but not on this one.
Oh, you think she? Oh,
Jamal.
so you think she got cut out? You think? Oh, so you think once they cut him off, she got cut off too? So she had. She got. I got you. Okay, I get it
Jamal,
now.
this is just between me and you. Shh. Jamal.
But I would.
If she didn't get a settlement, she's probably tied to the other family business. But this is a new business.
Mm,
She might not have anything. And let's face it, all of her family is dependent on Ick. Sam, Samantha, mom, and dad.
that's a damn
If she
shame.
had another baby, don't tell anybody.
That's a lot to go through, though.
Hello, this woman got divorced on national TV.
I'm sorry. I'm just child averse. So
Well, she already had to, so she's not. And I would do anything to stick it to him.
I would find a whole bunch of other things to have kids. I'm sorry.
Okay, so hold on. All right. So where's it at while they out there chasing tail? Where's it at? Her parents are taking care of it. To lock Garrett down for some more time,
Oh,
public benefits.
okay. From Seeking Sister Wife TLC community on Reddit. Yes, guys. Danielle Merrifield had a third baby with Ick last year. Oh my gosh.
Oh, she needs to lock him down. She's not allowing herself to get pregnant when she knows she's going to have to snap back and compete with a 25-year-old Brazilian. There's no way. Well, it seems like she might have done it.
Okay, let me
They
read
sell
this
the
out.
house that they have built.
Danielle and Garrick had a baby last year. A few of the questions that keep up and go are answered below. Number one, was it Danielle or did they get a sister wife pregnant? It was Danielle. Garrick will never get another wife. Danielle went dark on Instagram from January 2023 to September 2023. How do we know? Several ways. Her social media absence that happened to be 9 months. Danielle shared, then deleted an Instagram story of Ick, and there were baby items in the frame. Their house listing shows baby gear throughout the house. Some locals have confirmed seeing them out and about with that they believe it to be a baby girl. The baby isn't up for debate, but the gender is a guess based on how the baby was dressed. Why haven't they announced it yet? TLC most likely won't let them because they're on the show. This is typical. TLC essentially owns their subjects. If they're under contract, they agree to share things only exclusively with them. It will come up on the show.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh. Okay. So I have another correction here. Thank you, Lena. Thank you, Ryan, for sending that information to us. Okay, Lena is correcting me. That's not right, Debbie. The family business was with her brother and the dad. She's in on the business because her family is. The last business was his family, which she had no claim in. Right, but the one with his family, being a wife, if Garrett had any stake in his family business, she would be entitled to that upon divorce, which I think she forfeited instead of getting a settlement. I think that's what it is. And then because Garrett wasn't towing the line and continued his path down on the show, his family disowned him. This new family obviously is with her family involved. But I don't know. I don't know. Tracy, Jamal. Debbie has a. I don't know. My brain wanders while watching this show. I'm just so sorry, y'all. Wow, a baby and their situationship is crazy. They already had the new business prior to the divorce. Oh, they did? Oh, current situation after divorce. Oh, just sent you a Starcasm article. That's what you just read, right? The Starcasm?
I think that's why I read it. Yeah, it was from Reddit. That's what it said.
But Ryan said just sent you a Starcasm article. Tracy says, I love this tribe so much. You talk about going down the rabbit hole. Listen. Reed Dutt gives me some like true giggles when the day comes. All unverified, of course. Nope, the only business they have seen them with is the current one with her family. They had been disowned prior. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, you can see the baby bouncer in the corner. Oof.
You mean on the show?
You can see in the Starcasm article. Yeah, there's a video, and the son was her asking her a question or asking a question, and you could see a baby bouncer in the back corner.
Oof. Oh, we love your thoughts. Oh! Thank you, Steven. Wait, that's crazy.
And you can see a crib too. Wow.
Garrett family has cut him off. Oh. I don't know. Maybe they did have a baby. That's wild and big dumb. Not for Danielle though. Not like Danielle is looking for security. And this is the way that she's doing it. Like a fangirl at an NBA game. I don't know. Look, if this is the path that Danielle has chosen, and she still feels that she has a loving relationship with her husband, ex-husband, Garrick, and they want to bring another life into this world, then go on. I mean, God knows he can't find anyone from Brazil to bring to the United States to put a baby in him. She's more than willing and able and cooperative. Have your babies with Danielle. Look, he seemed to stress that he wanted to have children. If Danielle's willing, let her have children with Garrett. This is going to be interesting if they put this, what we've just discovered on this season, it will make their storyline very interesting. I'm down for it. Yeah, but he was willing to leave the original 2 kids if Roberta had gotten knocked up. Yes. He was willing to leave everything behind. And I think that's why he's so fascinated with Brazil, because y'all got to double check this, but last time I checked, there was no extradition agreement between Brazil and the United States. Very, very convenient. Very convenient. You think he would leave Danielle for the new one if she gets knocked up? He's already said that she and her kids can stay in the U.S. when he gets his new family. Yeah. He really has I hate to say this, a hard on for Brazilian women. God bless him. God bless him. Anything else? Oh yeah, they go to a cenote. Natalia gets scared because there's bats in there. She don't want to go down into it. cenotes are okay. But if you're claustrophobic, do not go down into them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my only thing. But they're really nice. I loved it that the man emphasized go and take a shower before you go down in there and dirty up our cenote.
Right.
And they seem to have had a good time. The kids had a really good time. Again, I can't believe that the kids are watching all of this. Garrick is so touchy-feely with Natalia, and the way how he looks at her is really, it just makes my skin crawl. Never mind, I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna say. Anyhow, let's see. Hold on, I think. Wait, do you think you leave Danielle? Okay, unfortunately, we know who this man is. Having a baby with him ain't gonna change much. Correct. You're still not Brazilian, Danielle. Sorry about it. Yeah, that's true. They need to go back out to the garage and wait for God to answer.
Oh my goodness.
Tracy. Because Garrick is a creep. He is. Like he's that ice cream man that you run from instead of two.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got that one ice cream man that during the summer, you go the whole summer without getting your ice cream because you just ain't going up to that truck. I don't know. Natalia is a lookalike for Roberta. That's what I think. Yeah. But if she just got her law degree, you would think she does have some common sense.
Exactly.
And those poor boys are learning creepitude from him. Good gracious, yes. Like their dad is setting this as an example. I hate it. Yeah. But Danielle's allowing it. Because she's looping those children in on all the exploits. It's just ridiculous. Unless she's dragging those kids to remind Garrett that he got responsibilities. But those kids are about to age out. So that's why she had the other baby. She ain't dumb. She don't care that she's going to be a geriatric parent. She's got to prove a point. If the girls from Brazil are going to have babies, so am I. All right, y'all. I think we went through all of the couples, did we? I think we went through all of them. This is a trash box show, but you know, it gives us something to watch. Hold on. They need to keep him away from Brazil altogether and all websites. Oof. We already know this isn't gonna work out because we see Danielle bawling again. Since when has Danielle's tears ever impacted Garrett? Let's go back to the court day. When they were in court, he was all but doing a handstand and she's breaking down.
Right.
Her tears have never, like, her tears matter to us more than they matter to him. Because it's our sons and daughters that will pay the consequences for them raising their kids thinking this is okay. No shade to the kids, all shade to Garrett and Danielle, because she's the other parent. They have two parents in that household. She'll have plenty of money for a Brazilian nanny. Oh, child. And Farmata agrees. Good luck. Good luck to all the husband and wives on this show. No, I mean, Natalia is going to bail, which is why she's crying again. But remember, what's her name? Danielle said that she hasn't been able to establish a connection with Natalia. So will we get those kinds of tears this time? Or maybe Danielle is just protecting her emotional well-being and welfare by not getting connected and going on Garrick's phone, downloading that dating site, and then trolling it for women, and then going to say that he did it.
You so wrong for that. You were so wrong for that. Oh, you said Danielle set him up. That is too funny.
But do we put it past her?
I didn't say I put it past her. I just say it's too funny. Work with me.
Tears of joy. Was it 90 Day Fiance Jess, a Brazilian nanny? I wouldn't put it past them to hire a young Brazilian nanny. Jess. She was the red hair one with Colt? No.
Yes.
Do I have the right one?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, she was a nanny to a Chicago family.
Mm-hmm.
Lord. Okay. Jess was an au pair. Fancy. Lena, you so fancy. Not an au pair. Colt's Jess. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Didn't Danielle run up to Natalia and cry and hug her so much? Remember when they were in the new house and they were going to bed and Danielle hugged her first and then left the room, but like she had like an extra touch for her, and then Creepazoid came in to get his, feels. To me, they come off like swingers.
Yeah, I agree.
They come off like unsuccessful swingers. Who got the handbook but just didn't read it? I don't know. It's really weird. Really weird. That's it, y'all. That's it. We don't have anything else to discuss with these nasty ass people. Garrett wanted to slip in that room so bad, but her mom was there standing guard. Like, no.
Exactly.
I really want to know what if the mother realizes what she's doing there. Yeah, like why was Danielle's hand on that girl's? Yes. She's very tactile. Like she couldn't touch me like that. Then again, like I said, I'm not a touchy-feely person. I'm not the best person to go by. Because I don't do PDA. I'm just realizing that. Oh God, I'm emotionally challenged. Unsuccessful Swingers should be the title of Garrick's memoir. Can I tell y'all how much I love y'all? I swear to God, you guys have gotten me through some of the roughest parts of this past year. And I thank you so much for giving me something else to focus on. You guys will never know. Thank you so much for just like commenting and hanging out with us for a few hours every week. I love you all so much. Oh my God. You think her mom probably in on the sale? Oops, my bad.
Damn.
Well, that's what I asked earlier. Does this woman know that she's there to sell her daughter? Like, come on now. Aww. Danielle was checked to see if Garrett had ended up in bed with Natalia. Danielle said no sex. Right, because she's up in the other room with Garrett trying to, like, is she tying him to her just so that he can't run away during the middle of the night and cop a feel, slip a finger in, something? Thank you, Farmata. But the mama won't let the creep touch her until that visa's in hand. Yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope that she's vigilant. Let's hope so. You are not challenged. When you meet Mr. Right, you'll be all put away. You're guarded. Oh, I think so. I don't think there's a Mr. Right, though. I have a bad picker. I have a bad picker. Anyhow, y'all. So tomorrow we're going to gather back here again tomorrow, and we're going to talk about the next 4 episodes of Maths Australia, season 11, episode 29, 30, 31, and 32. We're coming to the end, y'all. We had homestays this week. Everybody came back messy. But the best part is that Lauren is back. Lord, did we miss her last week? Jesus. Lauren is back. Oh, thank you, Steven. Lord, finally. So bring your notes and we will discuss tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 noon Pacific, the weekly recap of Married at First Sight Australia, the really good Maths franchise, where
Right.
it just gives everything. See you tonight on Cocktails.
But they
Looking
just
forward to
with
Tipsy Debbie.
Australia, they just do it better. That's just really what it comes down to.
Yeah,
They just do it
yeah.
better.
Well, I think they let their audience know we're not here to match up anybody for a successful relationship. We bringing in trash and we heating it up and we serving it to you on fire in a flaming paper bag. And just like relish the smell afterwards. That's what they're telling us. They're not trying to tell us that they're looking for real relationships.
If it
No.
happens, if one happens, great. But that's not what we're here
No.
for.
If one happens, they're like, how did that happen?
Well, Cam and Jules was obvious though, so they had to have one.
I don't think that they thought that that would happen because look, they purposely set her up with somebody who was shorter than her, who had issues. He was a former cricketer, which means AKA slut. Yeah, they didn't think that that was going to work either. But little did they know that like her box was ready and he was at the pitch.
But they were the perfect couple because they stayed out the mess, but they had Jules had no problem with like, you was had used dead ass wrong. So yeah.
Thank you, Lena, for becoming a member of our tribe. Thank you. You're now
And we
part of the inner tribe.
and we will be starting like members only lives in the next couple weeks. So yeah. We'll post them when we do them.
Jamal's in charge of that.
I gotta find something. What I want to do is I'm hovering on Netflix right now. I want to cover something on Netflix because I like Netflix a lot.
Okay. Did you get a chance to look at Couple to Thruple? I finally finished it.
No.
It is a hot mess.
My gosh. Okay. I'll have to watch it.
I think it's 8 or 10 episodes. It's just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. But, you know, what are we going to do? Yes, Tracy, Mass. Oh, wait, Mass US was a dumpster fire this season? Really? I didn't watch it.
I can't.
I know that Love is Blind was a dumpster fire as well. 8,000-pound best friends around the corner. I think it is.
It's supposed to be.
Right, like I think all of their filming is done. The season's in the can. They just need to air it. I don't know why I thought it was starting this month though. I thought it was starting mid-March. But maybe I was just incorrect with that. I don't know. Yay, I'll wear my members only jacket from the 80s. You still have one of those? Jeez. What platform? Couple to Thruple is on Peacock. I ran across it after watching Beverly Hills Reunion, and it came up, and it just automatically started. And I kind of got sucked in from there. 4 of 5 couples divorced. Shit, they didn't even want the bonus? That sucks. Oof, Love is Blind was messy and unhinged. Steven, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the inner tribe. Oh my gosh. Vanessa looks so amazing now. I saw her reunion dress with that swirly thing and the sequence sari skirt. It looked really cute. But that production company is getting sued by everybody.
Oof.
for like mistreatment of the inmates while they're there in the pods. No food, no drink. It's just like,
Wow.
yeah, it's really messed up. Um, all these members, yay! Finally, phew, that was not easy. Hey, my tribe, I'm sorry, y'all. YouTube make everything real tough. But thank you for joining the inner tribe, y'all. We really love you for it. I'm gonna watch Thruple now this weekend. It's a cute watch. It really is.
So,
Some of
quick
some of the
question:
people are cringe though.
Do you guys want to? Do you guys want to cover that show for members only? Since it seems to be a hot topic, I'll watch it, and then
What,
we can
couple
go
to
over it.
thruple?
Yes.
Y'all let us know if y'all want us to cover it. It gave me a kiki and a caca. But it was predictable at the end though. Couldn't stand the top of it, but she looked gorgeous. I don't know. I kind of liked it. I know why other people didn't like it, but it was different for me. And at least her tits are still perky enough that they didn't drop down or like weren't flowing out of the top. I think I liked it. I liked it. I've seen people look a whole lot worse than that, including myself. Vanessa looks better than her sister Jackie. Oh, okay. Where did you see her? Um, oh, not the inmates. Well, yeah, like aren't they inmates when they can't leave? I follow her on IG. Sunway, I knew it. I knew that Vanessa was the cute one. Oh my god, I'm so down. Yes, she is. Yes, please. I have Peacock, but not Netflix. Vanessa got good genetics. Somewhere on this channel is my repeated comment thinking Vanessa is the cute one. No, she is the cute one because she has a better personality. Mm-mm-mm. All right, y'all. We're going to go and try to pretend to do some more. Well, Jamal is going to try to pretend to do some more work at his real job. And I am going to go and catch up on day drinking because apparently I'm behind. And I'm going to check in to see if Heidi is doing a show tonight because I haven't checked. I haven't checked to see if she sent anything yet. I'm a bad person. Do y'all follow on IG the ignorance that is on the maths and what's the other channel? Maths Uncensored pages on IG. They get all of like the behind the scenes gossip and all of that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let me see. Heidi. Oh, she did send me a link. Okay. 9 p.m. my time. Okay, let me just beans. See there. All right, y'all. There is a show tonight over on Heidi, so I do have to catch up with my day drinking so I can be completely prickled for this evening. Thank you again, everyone, for joining us today. Really appreciate it. And we will see you tomorrow. Bring all of your notes, 4 episodes that we have to catch up on this week for our Mass Australia weekly roundup. Jamal, any final notes?
No, we're good. Welcome new members, and I will watch. I will binge the Thruple people. Is it on Peacock? Is it on Netflix? What's that?
It's on Peacock. Couple to Thruple is on Peacock.
Okay, I might have to get a Peacock membership just real quick and try to binge that, and then we can do members only within the next 2 weeks or so. We'll figure it out.
Okay. If you have Comcast, Xfinity as your cable company, you should be able to access Peacock.
Okay.
Yeah, so you don't have to buy it. All right, y'all. See you tomorrow.
Yep.
Have a great day. Bye. It'd be good if I had it up. See y'all later.